Have you ever wondered why there are so many JavaScript frameworks out there? It feels like a new one is released every single week. In this video, we are going to explore why this happens and how the web evolved from simple static pages to the complex applications we use today. To understand the present, we have to look at the past. In the early days of the internet, websites were static. This meant that every time you clicked a link or submitted a form, the browser had to reload the entire page. It was simple, but it felt slow and clunky compared to desktop applications. Then came the era of browser inconsistency. Internet Explorer, Firefox, and Chrome all handled JavaScript differently. Developers were frustrated. Enter jQuery. It was a revolution because it allowed developers to write one standard piece of code that worked everywhere. Its motto was write less, do more, and it truly changed the web. As computers got faster, users wanted better experiences. They wanted websites that felt like apps, like Gmail or Google Maps. This gave birth to the single-page application, or SPA. In an SPA, the page never reloads. Instead, JavaScript swaps out the content dynamically, making the experience instant and smooth. But managing all that complexity was hard. Frameworks like React introduced the concept of components. Instead of writing one massive file, developers could build small, reusable blocks, like a header, a button, or a sidebar, and piece them together like Lego bricks. This made building large applications much more manageable. With great power came performance costs. Updating the web page, or the DOM, is slow. So frameworks started fighting over speed. React introduced the virtual DOM to calculate changes faster. Newer frameworks like Svelte and Solid skip that step entirely, surgically updating only the exact text that changes. The race for speed drives a lot of innovation. It is not just about the user. It is about the developer too. We call this developer experience, or DX. New tools appear to help us catch errors with TypeScript, or to let us see our changes instantly without refreshing. If a framework makes coding 10% faster or safer, developers will flock to it. Today, we have entered the era of meta frameworks. Like Next.js, these tools take the best of both worlds. They handle the visual front end, but also the server-side logic and database connections. They solve big problems like search engine optimization and loading speed right out of the box. So why are there so many? Because the problems keep changing. New devices, slower networks, and higher user expectations create new challenges. When a new problem arises, a new library is built to solve it. Eventually, the best ideas become the new standard, and the cycle repeats. Here is the truth. There is no single best framework. The ecosystem is vast because the web is vast. You do not need to learn them all. Just understand the fundamentals and pick the tool that solves the specific problem you have today.
If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.